Groomers, you already know the right tools can make a long day a whole lot easier.
PetStore.direct is packed with the products groomers actually love using. From clippers and shears to shampoos, dryers, brushes, and all the little essentials that keep the day moving.
Whether you're handling tough doodle coats, powering through D-sheds, or going for that perfect finish, PetStore.direct brings together the brands groomers trust in one easy place.
Fast shipping, fresh new products, and tools made for real salon life.
Better tools for the groomer behind the magic. Treat yourself at PetStore.direct.
Welcome to your favorite podcast, another grooming podcast. I'm Katie Austin.
I'm Warner Vera.
I'm Kat Graney because Ronnie left.
And I'm Nathan Austin.
Yay.
You know, I take a lot of pleasure in everyone just talking and I'm like, meep. Yeah, just press the button and everyone's like, oh.
Activate.
Shut the fuck up. All right. So I think we're going to start with some Reddits today.
Some Reddits.
Juan.
All right. Should we start with am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Would I be the asshole if I took my sister's cat to the groomers? Our family has a cat who's 5. She is a family cat because my mom pays for all of her care, but is mostly considered my sister's cat. She is pretty fat. She weighs a little over 20 pounds, so she's had a hard time grooming herself. On top of that, she's an indoor-outdoor, so she should be bathed occasionally anyway, according to our vet. She sheds a lot when pet, due to lack of cleaning, clearly could use a bath and has small mat on her back that is only growing over time. I'm worried for her. I have brought up grooming several times to my sister, offering to help and picking up supplies for her. I did ask her first, and she did pay for it. But she still hasn't done anything to help her, and it's been well over 6 months. I think it's a bit neglectful to leave her like this. I'm worried that if I take her and spend my own money, my mom will be angry at me for wasting money, and my sister will think I overstep since it's not my cat.
I would say, no, you're not the asshole. You're looking out for the cat.
I would go as far as to say I think she's the opposite of an asshole.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like she's like, oh, I'm going to take her away or take her and like, you know what I mean, do something negative to her. Like, she's just going to take her to the groomer to get a bath and a brush.
I mean,
like,
I would probably
what
try to bathe
say?
it myself at first.
I'm curious what other Redditors are saying because obviously you're not an asshole. Is there anyone that's like, yeah, you'd be an asshole for that?
No, not the asshole.
and
Not
she's
the
paying
asshole.
for it herself,
Your sister's
too.
the asshole.
Not the asshole.
It's
not
not
the
like
asshole.
she's like, oh, I'm going to take it and make my sister pay.
Yeah.
Like, she's
Literally
like,
everyone is saying not the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
surprise.
Yeah, girl.
Okay. Am I the asshole for considering rehoming my dogs? I love my dogs. I really do. When we got them, they were inside a lot and were loved on heaps. Lots of playtime and swimming. I wanted the dogs and drove their care, but my husband was on board. Fast forward 8 years, we now have 2 kids, and unfortunately, I have developed an increasingly bad allergy to pet dander over time. Dogs, cats, rats. If it has fur, it makes me itch, nose run, worsens my asthma, and antihistamines barely take off the edge. It's devastating as an animal lover. I had to stop volunteering at a shelter, and I can't snuggle the doggos. The last few years, they've been outside. They have kennels, and the weather is mild. The yard is a good size. I walk them daily, and my older child runs around with them sometimes, but that's it. I pay the groomer. I pay someone to clean up the yard weekly. My husband is flat out as he is early in a new career and has no real time for them. They have each other and seem happy, but I don't know that I'm able to give them the life they deserve. I feel like I've failed. Would I be wrong to rehome them, or is what I'm giving them enough?
It sounds like they're taken care of, right? Yes, they're outdoors, but they're getting groomed. They have their feed. They're being fed. I don't know.
You know,
I
think it depends on the breed, number one.
That's true. That's true.
That's something I'd like to know.
I also think you're never an asshole for rehoming a dog as long as the dog you're making sure that the dog is getting a good quality home and not worse off than
what it has now.
Because I do think you owe it to that dog to make sure that it is cared for. Once you purchase them, you owe them
Their
care and a good quality life. So, but as long as you're rehoming them in a place where they're going to be loved for and cared for equally or better, I think.
Yeah.
I do agree with that because I do think there's a lot of stigma over rehoming, and a lot of it is us putting our thoughts on it though, because they're like, that dog know, because my thought too was like, oh, 8 years. She's had those dogs for 8 years and you're going to rehome them. And like the dogs might miss them a little bit, but honestly, if their new home is loving and feeds them, they're going to be happy.
Bond. Yeah.
Dogs are just happy. They're not, you know what I mean? Like,
well, also, who knows if they're even that well cared for? If you're making a Reddit post and you don't want to seem like an asshole, you're going to be like, yeah, I do this and I do that and I do that, right?
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do agree. It does sound like it is they have shelter. They're being fed. They're being cleaned.
If it was one dog, I would
two
say,
of
yeah, you
them.
should probably rehome it. But if it's two, then they have each other.
And they like each other.
They probably love each other.
Yeah, I mean, maybe because my first 2 dogs were outdoor dogs like that.
Yeah.
They would come in just to sleep at night, but as soon as we woke up, they would go straight out. We would feed them out there. They had their houses, they had their water, whatever, and they would be outdoor all day.
Yeah.
And then they would come in at night, and like that kind of made me feel bad. Like, shit, was I an asshole for? That's the only thing we like, because my dad was like, no dogs in the house, and I was like, but I want the dog anyway, So
Right.
it's like that. I thought we were giving them a good life because they were fed, they were groomed, they had shelter. I did like cuddle them when they would come in for a little bit, but like they were taken care of.
I mean, I had a friend who had, she lived with her mom, and the mom didn't want the dog in the house, and that dog was spoiled. She slept in the garage at night, but she had like the nicest dog beds and the nicest like sweaters in the winter, and always provided food, shelter, water, all those things. So I think I get it though from her point of view. She feels bad because they probably lived a totally different life when they were younger, right?
Yeah.
You know, the dog doesn't care about a nice dog bed or a nice house or they care about affection and connection with another
living thing.
Living thing. So like, if it's by itself, I would be like, I would rather rehome this dog because I don't think dogs should be
Or they're pack animals.
alone.
Yeah.
Well, my friend also spent pretty much, she had a TV out in the garage, and she spent, she would spend her evenings out in the garage for at least 2 hours a night, and she would spend time out in the yard with the dog, right? This lady, I feel like maybe the dogs don't get as much human attention because of her allergies, right? So that I feel
that's
a little
true.
bad. At least they have each other. But if she could find a home where she could rehome them both, where they could have a better life, then yes. But if she can't find that, finding a home for 2 dogs, a bonded pair, is really hard, right?
Yeah.
So if she can't, and they were to stay together and still spoil them as much as you can, then so be it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I read through all the comments, and honestly, not a single one of them were like, you would be an asshole. Everybody was like, not the asshole. So they were like, you would be the asshole if you didn't think about it,
Yeah.
I mean, I always think about in Oakland where we live, there was a lot of pit bulls that they just put them in their yard, the pit bull, and they would never interact with them. And they kind of go crazy from the lack of interaction, Were these from the fridge?
It feels cool enough.
Can you grab me one from the fridge? I mean, like, he gives me attitude, but I literally spent like $500 or $600 on his birthday yesterday, and he's like, what are we saying? But no, not the asshole. Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
You're looking out for the dog's well-being, right?
Yeah.
Do we have time for one more or no?
Yeah, just, why not?
Okay. This is just a normal question. What are we charging for flea baths? My salon charges an extra $15, which I don't believe is enough. One dog with fleas puts all other dogs in the salon at risk, plus myself.
We don't charge extra for flea dogs.
Yeah, we don't charge.
If they have fleas, they go directly into the tub and
Right. And they sit so we've said it before, right? We charge based off of time. So like if it takes a little bit longer, then yes, like they might get charged a little bit more, but I wouldn't say it's significant. Like they're sitting in the tub for, like 10 minutes, and
we also don't take responsibility if someone's dog gets fleas. I mean, if you take your dog outside of the house, well, every dog that comes in our salon gets what they need. So if it's flea shampoo, they get flea shampoo. But also, we don't take responsibility if someone's like, my dog came back from your groomer and there's a flea on it. Like, unless it lives in your house and you never take it out of your house and only bring it directly into our salon out of a bag, then you're exposing your dog.
Yeah,
well, you can bring
just
fleas
walking
in itself.
Yeah, just walking through the parking lot. Just, you know what I mean? They can be literally anywhere, walking on the sidewalk, walking through the park, walking. What about you guys?
We don't charge for flea shampoo unless it's infested.
Hmm.
If there's like a couple fleas here and there, we'll just switch to the flea shampoo. If they say they have a couple fleas, fine. But if we're washing and we see the dog is like crawling with them, we will charge like a good like $20 to $30 depending on the infestation.
Well,
because
that
it is a
time
lot
you
of
have
work.
to do it a couple times,
Yep.
or let it sit for an extended amount of time to kill them all.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then I think too, like that's your house,
Yeah.
you know? So like it is a little different, right? Like that's just our salon. So like if I need to do like, I mean, we should do it anyway, like do a balm every once in a while or one that I think is kind of fun that we got for fleas is it's a little light bulb and then it's got a sticky thing underneath it.
Yeah, it's fun.
So then you just like over the weekends when we're closed, we'll put them out in the middle of the room because at night when all the lights are off, that one light will draw the fleas. And then when they jump, they just get stuck to the sticky and then they die. So, you know,
That's cool.
yeah, because then there's nobody in the salon over the weekend. So there's nothing for them to eat. And then they see the light and they're like, ooh, you know, and then they go like beep, 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 beep. And
Is
then,
that meant for fleas?
yeah.
Yeah.
We have a machine like that for fruit flies next to our fruit bowl. But I've never thought of something similar for fleas. That's cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
it attracts other bugs as well. But
Yeah, it does. Sometimes we'll come back and they'll be like a moth or, you know, like,
I feel
Little
a little
things like
bad.
that.
I feel a little bad for them. But mice and stuff, like we don't have mice, but it's weak enough to where they would just be able to.
Mm.
yeah, it's not like super sticky or anything like that. It's very minimal. But I mean, I agree, right? Like with what Nathan said, no matter where you go, like there is a chance walking anywhere. I mean, hell, you could bump into another client in the lobby with their dog and pick up fleas, and that's not on us.
Right.
You know, like I do keep my dogs on preventative. You know, so like
And
that's
also,
usually
like-
what I tell people. Well, we recommend being on preventative. So like,
Yeah, and also if you're not like taking care of the like either a preventative or taking care of the dog's bedding and stuff like that, when you bring it home, it's just gonna get fleas again.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
that too. Yeah. So I really don't. Yeah, I don't leave it up to us on that. You know.
Yeah.
Thinking about getting into stripping, but not sure where to start? Start with the right tools.
Artero Stripping Starter Pack is designed for groomers who want to take the step into hand stripping with more confidence, control, and versatility.
This pack includes 4 Artero Juno stripping knives, each created for a different stage of the work, removing dense coat, working long and medium layers, defining the finish, and helping remove undercoat with greater efficiency.
For wire-coated terriers to spaniels and setters, these bamboo-handled stainless steel knives are lightweight, ergonomic, and made to support professional stripping work without overwhelming your hand.
Whether you're learning the technique or building your first stripping kit, this pack gives you the essential tools to start practicing, improving, and working with more precision.
Don't be afraid to take the first strip. And just for our podcast listeners, get an exclusive discount with code AGP 2026.
Artero Stripping Starter Pack, the confidence to start, the tools to grow.
Okay, so we were going to we'll briefly touch on the mini bull terrier, but as they're very similar to the regular bull terrier, we're not going to talk about them too much. So we'll go over the mini bull terrier and the miniature schnauzer today. So let's learn that breed. So we won't read the insert about the miniature bull terrier. They are super similar. Obviously, the miniature is smaller than the traditional bull terrier.
Yep, they're 10 to 14 inches, 18 to 28 pounds.
And then
And also super adorable.
have they won Westminster, Nathan?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
Oh, so sorry.
Just keep talking.
Okay, well, what about Fast Cat?
We were prepared for that.
Guys.
I had the other one pulled. I had Miniature Schnauzer pulled up.
We just needed just a little bit.
Okay, Miniature Bull Terrier.
No,
Okay.
it did not. It has not won Westminster.
The fastest champion is 22.12.
That's pretty fast. That's
Yeah.
pretty darn fast.
What's the height?
So they're up to 14 inches.
So they're not that miniature.
Yeah, they're not that miniature.
Well, I guess a miniature poodle is about like same. I think they're 15 inches, right? 15 inches and up is the standard poodle.
Or 14, I can't remember.
Why am I thinking 17? That's high. That's tall.
That's for a grooming competition.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, so Now we're going to read about the miniature schnauzer.
Who wants to read? Who hasn't read one?
Nathan.
Nathan.
He won't read it.
Yeah, so it goes back to you.
The Miniature Schnauzer. The Miniature Schnauzer is the result of a committed effort in the 1800s to produce a small schnauzer, primarily through crossing standard schnauzers with Affin pinchers and poodles. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Shoodles. The breed was exhibited in Europe as early as 1889 and has been bred in America since 1925. The Mini was intended to be a small vermin hunter that could be more easily kept as a pet. It was established as a breed by the end of the 19th century and has enjoyed popularity around the world since its development. This small, sturdy, muscular dog with square proportions, a hard, wiry, protective coat. It has a strong, well-arched neck, a short, straight back, straight legs, round feet with thick black pads, and a high-set dock tail that is carried high. A long rectangular head and a strong muzzle are accentuated by a bushy beard and mustache. The small, dark, deep-set, oval-shaped eyes are accentuated by the bushy eyebrows, giving the miniature schnauzer a keen expression. The ears are high-set on the head, erect and pointed if cropped, or small V-shaped, and is folded close to the head if uncropped.
Interesting, though. I'm on the AKC website, right? And I put in colors, and it's giving me breed standard colors and other colors that they come in. So for breed standard, it's black, black and silver, and salt and pepper. But then it's also giving me liver pepper, wheaten, liver and tan, liver, and white. But white is acceptable in Europe, right?
Yes. So I'm actually on their page right now, the American Miniature Schnauzer Club. So it does say the Miniature Schnauzer has 3 accepted color varieties in the United States. So they recognize the salt and pepper, black and silver. Although white miniatures are bred and shown around the world, the color is not recognized by the American Miniature Schnauzer Club and cannot be showed in conformation. So I don't know if those are colors that are naturally in their color or not, because I do think there's other breeds too that they have colors you can claim that they are, but they aren't naturally occurring. Like, so I don't know if it's just to help off colors be able to be registered, because remember, AKC is just a registry.
Well, I feel like it's interesting that they do not have Brend or Merle on here.
Of
Even
course
though
they don't.
you see them, well, if there's other off colors, I'm surprised. You see them oftentimes in Merle, which is not a good color to get a Schnauzer, and it's not a proper color.
The thing is, those are off colors, but they are naturally occurring colors.
Yeah, but when Merle is like a dangerous bred in.
Yes. It's
and they are really high on the popularity. Can you guys guess? Kat can see it, so not Kat, but you guys, can you guess how high they are in popularity in the U.S.?
Are they
37th.
14th.
Very close. 17th out of 205. Very popular breed.
You know, and that that reflects in the Fast Cat as well. There are a lot of them, but the champion, let's just say, how far is the first champion down? The first champion is 33rd on this list.
Damn.
And I don't know if you guys are here for this, but we always talk about the Fast Cat. And the reason we're talking about only the champion is because a lot of off or dogs that say maybe like mix or something will put down as a breed, and they'll be a lot faster because they're bred with something else. So we usually use just this champion.
If you get like a PAL number, or, you know, some of them could be well-bred dogs. They're just not champions, but a lot of them are just dogs that people say, oh, this is my Schnauzer, you know?
How fast is the fastest?
Well, like I've seen some of the dogs that are in the top Scotties, and they are
not good examples.
They
of
are not typey, so they are not short-legged. So I'm like, of course you run super, super fast. You have super long legs, and Scotties are supposed to have short legs. You know, so I assume that it's the same in other breeds.
So the fastest champion, what do you think?
For
Mini
Schnauzer.
22 miles an hour.
18. They don't seem fast to me for some reason.
19.
Okay. 20.22.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but let's see. What is the fastest on here that's a Schnauzer? It's 25.6.
Extra 5 miles an hour.
Jack
That's
the
pretty-
Joker.
Jack
Nipper.
the Joker.
Clown Prince of Crime.
That's a cool name.
Wait, that
He
one's
has a
not a
fast
show
cat.
dog?
Not a show dog.
Well,
but
he's not a
champion.
but he has a Fast Cat 11.
Dang.
So Fast Cat, I can't remember exactly how many are in Fast Cat. I think 1,000 points, and then they go up every couple hundred is a degree. Fast Cat 1, Fast Cat 2, Fast Cat 3. He's a Fast Cat 11.
And so the Miniature Schnauzer, I've already said this, has never won Westminster breed at
That's
Westminster.
surprising.
There's some pretty beautiful competitive
But a
ones out
giant
there.
and a standard have, but we'll get there. But only the mini hasn't.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
75
That's
in the
sizest.
rankings.
Yeah.
There's 75 in the rankings as far as Fast Cat Schnauzers go in just 2026.
How do you
Baby.
guys feel about uncropped Schnauzer ears?
I like them compared to some breeds. I do like them cropped, but they're okay.
What is the other called? Is it called like button or row? Or I like it when
I
they
think
do
they're
have
called Rose.
when they do have the proper
I don't know.
folded over ear,
Yeah,
Mhm.
I don't like
similar
the big,
to a carry.
Yes. So
I feel
do,
like it's really cute.
When I feel like when I was a younger groomer, I was like, no, I only like Schnauzers if they're cropped or docked. But it has grown on me, the natural tail and the natural ears on the Schnauzer in particular, but only if they have a nice tail and their ears are folded properly. If they're like like real funky and wild, I'm
or
not
just
a
a
fan.
huge bat ears.
The huge-
Yeah,
Yeah.
but a proper like folded ear I do like. So I still prefer them the way that we do them, but it has grown on me.
So something I do have to say to the Schnauzer, they can be used in grooming competitions, but if you're in intermediate or open, they have to be hand stripped. They're jackets, and they can be pretty competitive. Open people
Yeah.
are winning with them a lot. And
I think it's button is the
Maybe.
ear style. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is.
so if you are interested in the Schnauzer, I find them to be hard to strip compared to a lot of breeds.
Yeah.
But maybe just because we don't get them a lot, and so they don't come.
So
Often enough?
they often have a coat that is harder to keep rolled. So previously they were known for staging. So we've discussed that briefly, where you pull them completely bald in different sequences leading up to shows, and then they would show them for a couple of months and then start all over again. But they are getting better coats. So they are working on them. I know that there's several Schnauzer breeders that are working on better coats, and they are getting nicer. And I do think miniature Schnauzers are a little bit of a wimpier. I do really like them. I think they're really cool looking. I like them a lot. But I think they're a little wimpier for stripping than some of our hardier terriers.
I also think since they are enjoying such a popular streak right now, you're seeing more and more Schnauzers off type. I feel like there is breeders that are still working on keeping them typey and helping give them nice hard coats. But there's also a lot of breeders out there, and I use the term loosely, that are doing the exact opposite and just breeding for coat and color and mega coat. I'll also say that,
I
things
agree.
that are not right. So you're seeing a lot of people are seeing Schnauzers, and a lot of groomers that aren't typey at all.
I do think that's actually that's a fair point, Nathan.
I've
I do
had
think
people be
that's
like, "Can you
super
strip
common.
and it's like a mega coated,
Yeah, that
whereas
mega coat.
it's just super soft and fluffy." And I'm like, I can't strip this. Like, I'm not gonna.
Portrait your dog.
Yeah, so
But I like Schnauzers a lot.
Yeah.
I do agree with you. I do think that they are similar to, like we talk about Frenchies being overbred a lot. So there's a lot of commercialization to miniature Schnauzers. You get a lot of off colors and a lot of improper coat types,
Blue eyes. And
blue
all that.
eyes.
We were at a photo shoot. I can't say more than that. But there was I will say one more thing. There was a Schnauzer there, and like everything was off on the Schnauzer, and like I'm sure the people putting on this photo shoot, when this off-colored eye Schnauzer came in, they were probably like, "Oh, great, can't use this, but let's go through the motions,"
Something that I've always wondered about, right? Because you have your miniature Schnauzer, your standard Schnauzer, and your giant Schnauzer, but the giant and the standard are in the working class, correct? So the miniature Schnauzer is the only one in the terrier group, which I did think was super interesting. And especially hearing them just say, oh, they were bred down from the standard Schnauzer mixed with like Affin and Poodle, none of which are terriers, which I find super interesting. That's actually the first time I've heard that.
The Affin and Poodle thing? Me too.
Yes, yeah. And I mean, in fact, we were told by our original mentor, unless I'm crazy, that they weren't bred down from Schnauzers at all.
Right.
That's
That
what I
they were
heard
their
originally.
own thing. Our original mentor taught us that. So
Is that from AKC?
That was from AKC.
The
Yes.
AKC was that.
So I do find it super interesting. I'd love to like find out more about it. I did just briefly look it up online, and it's because also we have them in the terrier group here, but they're not in the terrier group
They're
everywhere.
utility, right?
I think so. And so it does say in North America their historical function was farm ratters.
I was like, I'm assuming that's where they were classified in the terrier just because of the ratting. I would
Right.
assume.
But I do think it's super interesting because it says, despite not having British Terrier ancestry. And I'm like, okay, so are all the terriers British? Or did any of them?
Most of them, but I don't think it's that. I think it's more of their function, not their.
No, I know, but it's
descendant.
an interesting thought. And then it says, the persistent hunting instincts, tenacious attitudes, and wire coats fit the traditional terrier job
Well,
description.
who were the dogs that were bred in?
It said on there the Affin and the Poodle.
So poodles are a
giant.
hunting dog, but then the Affin is also like
It's a toy, is it not? Or am I tripping?
I think it is a toy, isn't it?
That's what I remember, anyways. So it does say miniature schnauzers are German. They were bred to hunt and eradicate vermin on small German farms. So obviously that mirrors the functional definition of a terrier.
I'm trying to find a picture of this Schnauzer I did. I was so proud of it. I want you to put it up. It is a terrible trim. It is not a good Schnauzer trim. But
we
I
all
thought it'd be
learn and grow.
yeah, I thought it'd
from
be
back
good.
then?
Yeah, from
Oh,
back
way
in the
back
day.
when.
I thought it'd be good to share with the class.
Anybody have anything else to contribute about the miniature schnauzer?
No.
No, I can't remember what my train of thought was.
Okay.
If you're headed to Superzoo this August, make sure to stop by another grooming podcast booth, number 1406.
We'll have exclusive merch, fun activities, and we'll be recording live podcast episodes throughout the show.
Come hang out, meet fellow groomers, and maybe even end up on the podcast.
Superzoo runs August 11th through the 14th and is packed with an incredible trade show, networking opportunities, educational seminars, and some of the best parties in the industry.
Whether you're coming to shop, learn, connect, or just have a great time, be sure to swing by AGP booth 1406 and say hello.
We'll see you at Superzoo.
Now we're going to do we're going to have to come up with a name for this one. This is a new segment that we decided to do. So we are going to real time watch some TikToks and react to them for you guys. So you'll have to let us know if you like it, if you think it's interesting or not. But we're going to pull up dog groomers and react to some videos.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
It is fucking cute.
So we're looking at a freaking Bashan. It looks like with a peach butt. Oh
These
my
are
God, it's
so cute.
They're adorable.
Well, where are
Oh
these
my
people
gosh.
from? It says Asian Styles,
Well, what flag is that?
Master Grooming. It looks like a Chinese flag.
Kimmy.
Also, I didn't think there's music on these. Do you think that's fine? I mean, we don't do monetization.
We don't monetize
anyway.
anyways. Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that a
Okay.
big dog? Is that a real dog in the back? It has
I think
no-
it's
I
a-
think it's
no,
a
it's a
model dog
model.
Yeah.
because there's no tail.
Well, he also is so like up.
So perfect.
Should I
And-
look up a specific hashtag? I should, right? Let's look up.
Yeah, let's look up.
Well, I sent you the one the dog one was.
Oh,
great.
yeah. Let's do that one. Hold on. Let's see. Okay.
Oh my God, these
Start
are
it over again?
crazy.
These AI, they're just freaky.
I hate them.
Oh my God.
With the
Also-
scissors.
Also, like the first time he was like cutting the dog on the other side, and then he like cut the air.
If
And
So-
only we could groom like this.
So for you that are just listening, it's one of those crazy. They call it a comb, but it's like a brush. Or
it's like an AI de-shedding video with
But
like huge breeds.
It's so obviously AI.
Do people think this is real, though?
I think
Some
some,
do.
people
If you-
really
I feel
do.
like some people do.
So I think this might actually
That-
be
that
real.
looks
This
real.
is real.
The cat looks real.
Yeah.
But if
You
you
can
look
tell.
online,
Standing at a pier peacefully, though?
If you look on
looks
I'm
real.
sure all the groomers actually here have seen these videos.
Yeah.
AI like
But he's mad when he uses scissors. You see that? Oh.
He's gonna bite him. Crazy.
But that's like shearing a sheep, and basically it's just taking all the color off the dog.
So a funny comment someone put on here. It's I don't know. Their like tag is weird.
Okay,
Look at
so
the sideways.
the dog in the background looks like it could be
Yeah,
like
they're
they're
just
like
doing
doing
that.
it backwards.
backwards. Yeah.
So a funny comment that was on here is, "Where's the dislike button?" I'm like, yes, exactly.
It would
Where's
be
the dislike
nice.
button? on
Yeah,
this
Vita's
thing?
brushing my cat at the pier.
That's
And then my
That
bunny
one
in the
might
park.
be
Oh, that one's
not
at the park. Just
real.
brush your cat. None of it's real. It's all AI.
You think it's
all of it? All of it?
That just goes to show you how much it
Well,
fools
AI
people.
is getting good, but this is just
This is
ridiculous.
obvious.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And they have it. It's almost like a competition style thing, and people are there watching.
It looks like Jonathan David's in the back.
It does.
Jonathan, when did you get into the AI videos? What
See,
the heck?
the one in the back here, he was brushing it properly, and
Oh,
then
not no more.
But not anymore. Yeah.
All
But
right.
this one's just
my
like
God.
stripping off all the color of the dog. They're like, oh look, there's no
Crazy.
hair left.
Okay, so this
Boxers.
video is just some boxer looking like a freaking wit. I mean, it looks like a skinwalker right now.
Oh my god.
He's doing his best. Okay.
Look at his little nose.
What is the audio?
He really quiet for real, unless he know you. He's funny as hell though. He just know you type shit, you
So he's
know
just
what
looking
I'm saying?
crazy.
He just
He's
always
cute.
in his
One of the
own world,
comments.
really
This
quiet.
comment has 2,000 likes, and it says, "Imagine him at 3 a.m. in the dark at the end of your hallway."
I think he's
He
kind
is
of cute.
He is
Mm.
cute.
He's just a gangly teenage boxer.
Yeah, he's cute.
Yeah.
He'll get muscles
Didn't you
unless I
have
neutered
that-
him already.
Another person said this one has 15,000 likes. This comment, he says, "He kind of scares me, but that's okay." It's like, what the heck?
People are funny.
So let's look up the dog grooming tag. Oh my god, look at that under. Oh.
Okay. This is Groomer Toronto.
Groomer
4
Toronto.
hours of work in 50 seconds.
Oh, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Dog got turned away. Say
Okay.
hello to Charlie. The first place he went to started his haircut and then said, "No, actually, this is too severe. He should see a vet." Which, okay, yes, he's matted, but it's not too severe.
That's
The
not
next
that
day,
severe, yeah.
No,
he
it's
tried
not.
cutting it at home, which of course then he got
Ooh.
a vet. So now he's here. And are we
Ouch.
gonna brush this?
No.
No, we are not. We are
Ah.
gonna shave him down, start fresh, and even everything out. And I thought this would be a good opportunity to share some of
I thought he was gonna be
the uses of
bad.
the matted dogs.
Yeah.
Even with a severely matted coat, you don't want to stab at the matting. line.
Right.
Not only can this be uncomfortable for the dog, but it increases the chances of catching delicate skin and you might cut them. You want to find a path to let the blade glide underneath the tangle.
Yes.
Let the blade do its job. And this is a
Good
note
job,
for
Kat,
all
the
pet owners
dog
out there
groomer.
are
I'm pausing it. I like that she's educating. She's not bashing the owner.
Mm-hmm.
She's just saying
Or
we
the
have
other,
to, or
yeah.
yeah. And she's just doing what she has to do. She's explaining why she has to go under the mats. I think this is great. I think it's
Yeah.
educational. It's not bashing anybody. And she's just, the dog's comfortable. I think she did a good job.
Mm-hmm.
okay
Yeah,
to
he's
take-
behaving.
Okay. Now we're going to look at people that are pissed.
Okay, let's see.
Swipe to see the worst haircut of his entire life.
I'm waiting.
Number 4.
Oh,
Oh, he's got those creepy eyes too.
oh no.
Okay.
It also looks like they shaved like
Why'd they shave
almost
above, his
the
eyes?
eyes. Yeah.
Oh dear.
His body doesn't look horrible.
No.
Well, they gave him a poodle face.
Yeah, I wonder.
His eyes don't help though. Like,
Also, she probably didn't post the before pictures of him being like hella matted.
Wait, go
You know, he
go
was
back to the
matted.
one right before the shave. That one. For
This
reference,
is the reference.
this is him after his first puppy cut.
But puppy trims
unhelpful.
are like not real haircuts, you know?
Unhelpful. Yeah, I would like to see the like.
What are the comments? Let's see some of the comments of this disgruntled.
I'm a dog groomer who usually defends other dog groomers, but I can't defend this at all. I thought I was
That meme.
prepared. I was not
mean,
prepared.
The mean face is so funny. Oh my
Do you
god.
guys ever scroll through the reaction?
Sometimes.
Oh,
I
that was
would,
funny.
yeah, I would like to see the before the groom
Yeah, for
because
sure.
I feel like I can't give this one a fair. But also this picture, it's at the beach.
Yeah.
Did she take it home and blow dry it after?
Look at, you can already see the matting.
The matting, it is matted on the face. I'm surprised she got the legs that long. They look matted too.
Yeah,
This groomer probably worked really hard for that trim,
yeah.
and then they're just on here.
She was on a fight for her
There's
life.
like 100,000 likes on it.
Oh, look at this one. Oh. How do you? We've talked about this
Yorkie
before, but
poo?
do you guys like think groomers should be posting pic videos or stuff of like
I don't
struggling
like it
dogs?
really.
So I think I understand bringing awareness, right?
Well, I think she did a good job. That's how I would have
it's
done
cat
it.
again.
I do think it's important to bring
Not me.
awareness of dogs that are naughtier.
Mm-hmm.
But I
How
do
many followers
think
does she have? She must have a ton and
She
getting
has a
reactions
lot.
like this, huh?
941,000 followers.
Yeah, I do. I agree. I do feel like you have to bring awareness, but also
I do think it depends.
from the pet parent standpoint, which a lot of people would watch it from the pet parent standpoint. They're gonna, I don't know. They're gonna, oh my God, the poor dog. Blah,
No,
blah,
I
blah.
think she's shown. I mean,
I think this one's not that bad. I've seen some pretty bad ones.
Well,
so.
she's
She's not
like,
manhandling at all.
No.
no, and she obviously knows what she's doing. She has almost 1 million fucking followers, right?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like,
well, that doesn't mean anything.
no, but I
Nathan.
mean, like, she's doing a good job. That's what I would have. I would have held the dog close to me like that, just like that. I think she's doing a great job.
No, this one is not that bad, but I've seen some really bad ones where they're pinning the dogs and the dog's wearing 5 muzzles and it's got a belly band and
Yeah.
and a groomer's helper and like 3 leads and their dog's eyeballs are popping out of its head and it's,
Yeah.
you know, it's like the dog is absolutely terrified. The dog's actually not being that bad for other than its nails.
All right, check the comments.
Oh, the comments. Let's see. She's adorable. You did a great job. They act
Agree.
like it's the end of the world. She looks so cute, though. Good job. That cute face at the end, as if she was not being the demon the entire time. That's funny. Thank you for showing this. I'm a vet assistant working with animals since I was a teen, and a lot of people think working with dogs is always easy. Okay, so I stand corrected. I do think that it's appropriate to share naughty dogs for education purposes.
I
I
think,
think
as,
if done properly.
if
Done
done
properly.
properly,
Like
yeah.
I feel like she wasn't, you know,
She wasn't overly rough.
Overly
She
rough.
wasn't, she did a good job. I don't love the groomer's helper, but I understand
It looks like it
why
was
she might
necessary.
need.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said, like, I understand why she might have needed it for this. I think in our salon we don't use it as much because we have each other and we all help each other. So
Right.
somebody would have held the dog while somebody else did the nails.
All right, what else we got? This video is ranking dog grooming fails.
That one is matted for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
So that one was all hair gone. Obviously, the dog was matted.
Oh my God. That's
Mushroom bangs.
I love straight across bangs on Shih Tzus.
I like it.
That's funny.
I understand why somebody might not like it, but I do
I
think
do
it's
like it.
funny.
Yeah. I wouldn't keep it. I would just take the picture and then take it.
I would
back.
take the picture and then trim it. Yeah.
Up another doodle. It's
Oh,
going to
of
be
course.
shaved, I bet. Yep,
Oh,
there it is.
No.
God, they shaved its whole
Sometimes
head
you just
and
have
everything.
to. Sometimes
I
you
would
just
have taken his
to.
ears down with
Weight
a half an
loss
inch.
101. Okay, let's see.
Oh my God.
He's looking like, oh, you did this to me.
So it's like the video is like bad grooming fails, but obviously it's just people that are not brushing their dogs.
Okay,
Yeah.
Except for
Pom-
the Pomeranian. But I don't know what she asked
But
for.
also, that dog is very. Look at its
That looks like a
choppiness.
home groom.
Yeah, it does.
It was
It-
probably the parents.
That one you could just tell it's matted.
Oh, I seen that one.
Okay, yeah.
The
Wait, where'd it go?
Bachans, you have to go back up.
Okay.
Uh,
When you go.
she groomed them.
Yes. When I first read the caption, I was pissed.
Yeah, same thing.
I was mad because she made it seem like it was a groomer, and at
Oh,
the
she
end
did it?
she was like, and because it's the dogs talking, and at the end she was like, "The groomer's my mom," and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. So I
Boring.
mean, for a
So
home
wait, is this
groom,
the
it's not
after?
awful.
Yeah,
Is that
these are
the
after.
after? That's not that bad.
She did a great job.
The one's head is really cute.
I like the one with the bobbed ears. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was mad because she was like trashing the groomer, and I was like, "The groomer did a great job. What is she talking about?" And then
Yeah.
I was like, "And for a
So
pet parent,
I mean,
she
for
did
a
fantastic."
pet parent, yeah, like the legs could be cleaner, and the blow dry and brush out could be better. But all things considered, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
No.
I think the one
So-
has a really cute face. It's very
Yeah.
symmetrical.
Oh, there's those bangs again. Oh, cute.
I like cockers, English cockers with bangs.
I don't. I don't like
You
top
don't?
knots, and no.
Yeah, I agree. I don't love
here's
it,
another-
but that's to each their own.
Alligator rolling.
This looks like it's done in someone's home.
And automatically assume that this person is a dog abuser. Some groomers will look at this video and understand that this is what is called alligator rolling.
Okay.
I do feel like it's a little tight.
It's a little high.
It's high, and
it's
the dog.
very taut.
the dog is stressed out more by how taut it is than about what's happening to its legs.
And being, and this is why I said, like, I'm not generally a fan of the groomer's helper, because I feel like that's hurting the situation, not helping.
Yeah, this is definitely over restraint. I bet you if that was if both were loosened, well, I don't know. I wasn't the groomer, but I would assume that he's more uncomfortable being held out and stretched that much.
His legs barely touch the table.
Yeah.
And he's not in the video. He's not trying to bite as much as he's trying to get out of the restraint.
He's stressed out about the.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
This
and it has a cut on its arm.
It's got a couple.
Yeah.
Okay, what does
lots
it
of
say?
them.
Go back. I want to hear.
I'm so sorry. Mama girl, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I wonder if
Cut
she.
you anywhere else? I'm so sorry.
Little cut.
Oh, you look like a chicken dog.
Is she apologizing because she did it? Or
I
because-
think she did
she
it.
did.
And it looks like she's came back from the vet. There's a cone on the ground.
Ooh, yeah,
there's a
she
big
gave
ol-
her.
oh.
Oh, ouch.
She got stitches under there.
That's gonna hurt it.
Poor dog.
Poor baby.
I have a feeling she did that.
I
There's
just
a
want
cone.
to give a quick lesson to any long-coated dog owners out there. This is a pelted dog coat. You might see videos going around on TikTok and Instagram.
I haven't
that are
had a
like,
pelt like
I
this
set
in
my
so
dog
long.
in
I
like
know.
this
It's been a minute.
with all this hair, and then it came back naked. And it, you
Yep.
know, a lot of them say Counter Days, PetSmart, or wherever the dog was taken to. This is why your dog comes back naked. Now, a lot of
So I do, when I do get pelted dogs like that, I save it and hand it to the owner. And
Yeah.
say, this is why.
Or at least bring it out and show it to them.
Yeah.
Have you guys
someone to
seen
keep it.
those like the walls of shame where people put up like pelts?
I don't like that because
I
I don't
don't
like the
like
idea.
that.
I throw it away if they don't. If some of them want, they're like, "Can I have this?" And I'm
Number
like,
one, I think
No,
you
it's
want
all
it.
just matted dogs now.
number
Yeah.
one, I think it's gross.
"Yeah,
It's not sanitary and it's ugly. But I also, while I don't think it's cool that dogs are pelted,
Okay, I didn't say
I don't
anything
want to
wrong.
shame them.
yeah." I don't think there's anything wrong with that one before.
With this one?
People don't take their dogs to PetSmart and Petco. I see.
So this looks like a Petco. And Petco, you have to use a groomer helper. That's a
Yeah,
policy.
they
Oh,
make
really?
you.
You have to
Yes.
on every dog.
Because so we went and taught at a class in Alaska and it was at a regular salon, but they all were like, how come you're not using a groomer's helper? And we're like, oh no, we don't do that. Usually like we train the dogs to stand the way we want them to stand. And then afterwards they were like, oh, well, we all started at Petco and you have to use it. So we're
That's
just
so
used to
weird.
it.
Imagine being the company that made who's the company? It's
Groomer helper.
Groomer's helper.
yeah, and you're like PetSmart or Petco.
And you have to
I think you should be in your policy that you have to use this.
Every single dog.
I know it's $100 a piece, but
Yeah.
You know, so I wonder.
they must have sold a lot of those things.
I wonder in those videos, are they talking about the groomer's helper, or like, are they thinking he's being brushed too aggressively?
Maybe both.
So I was
Well, the
recently
lead-
accused of brushing a dog too harshly.
Well, the lead looks pretty tight.
The
Yeah.
lead is pretty
But
tight.
I also think that he's probably following the rules, and this is what it looks like.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also the dog's not fighting.
He's just brushing the tail. I don't think it's that big of a deal. He's not crying. He's not turning. He's not.
and he's holding the base of the tail, and
Yeah, he's just pulling it through. I don't see anything wrong. He's not like using a comb and trying to wrench tangles
I think to the
out.
untrained eye, it looks a little tough. I mean, it is a little hard, I think.
But nothing that I would have even.
Well, look, he's
batted
even
an
holding
eye
the
at.
base of the tail
Yeah.
to make sure that he's not pulling,
Yeah.
or trying
like pulling
not
the
to.
dog's actual tail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely think this person's just being very critical.
This is a.
Okay, so this is the one, right, Nathan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is the dog. The lady is definitely
All
going.
right. I'm going to turn up the sound so we can hear
Yeah.
whatever's happening.
I'm like, focus the camera.
Can I zoom in? Oh, yeah. Oh. Look how she's pulling out the leg like that.
Just give it.
Are you fast forwarding it?
Yes, right?
No, should I?
Oh, no.
No.
Okay, never mind. I thought you were.
It sounded like it for a little bit. Oh my God.
The lady's obviously frustrated.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen way worse, but the way she's yanking him back, his leg like that, she's going to hurt him.
I think there's multiple things, right? This dog isn't on a proper lead.
Mm-hmm.
It's not wearing a happy hoodie, which
Right.
would have helped muffle the noise. But honestly, I don't even feel like he's being that bad.
No.
She's just trying to rush the blow
Rush through
dry. And instead of just taking that little bit of time to slow down, she's stressing the dog out and wrenching its body in ways that is unnecessary and causing it. Because I feel like it's fine until she wrenches like a leg.
Its leg,
Yeah.
and then it's like,
And then it does, And I'm like, just slow down.
I also feel like if taking an extra 5 to 10 minutes ruins your entire day, you need to look at how you're scheduling your dogs and how you're running your business and pricing and everything. Because like 5 minutes, spending an extra 5-10 minutes so this dog is comfortable should not, like, what's stopping them from doing that? They're overscheduled, probably a really busy day, but that's a lot.
Yeah, so it's just unfortunate because I don't even feel like the dog was really that bad, and just like a couple of small things, just slowing down a little bit, a proper lead, and a happy hoodie
Well,
would
I
have
wonder
made
what
a
happened to
huge
the lady. I
difference.
wonder if she's got in trouble for
just
this.
backing off the dog. The dryer is like right against its skin. And she's going to
Yeah.
cause whip mats, if anything.
Oh, this is doesn't have very many views, so it's not the original one.
Mhm.
How do you guys feel about wall attachments like that versus like a pole? What do you guys dry dog? Do you guys have a table with a pole, or do you guys have a wall like
we
that?
have independent tables.
Yeah, we have tables with poles, and I mean, I have
Grooming
used
arms, I guess grooming arms.
Yeah, grooming
I don't-
arms. I have used wall attachments like that, and I don't necessarily have a problem with them. But I do think that, for whatever reason, I do think dogs just behave better on tables. I think with the walls, sometimes they tend to like press their bodies up against the walls.
Or climb them.
Yeah, and you're not always, I don't know that people are always sanitizing the wall between dogs or, you know what I mean? Like, and I think they use it sometimes. It can be frustrating because then when they're pushing their body up against it, they're re-wetting themselves, or it's hard to get that spot. And it can be.
I feel like it ricochets water.
And sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it
that's
makes
a
it
good
like
point.
loud from this side, and it's bouncing back.
I never
and being
thought
loud
about
on the
that.
other side.
I think the lady is just is stressed out, and she's
frustrated.
She's frustrated, and she's taking out on the dog, and in turn the dog is acting out even more. So it's
and it's
always
it can
in
feel her emotions.
It's always in the groomer's. It's always the groomer's fault. Anything happens like this because they're the one with
We're the ones.
they're
in
the human
power.
with the free will
With
and
the
know how to.
decision, yeah.
Take a step back. Take a minute. Put the dog
Okay,
away.
this
take
is
a
one
breath.
of those the lamb dogs that people
I
do.
love
the
this.
I
big,
love it.
the big huge body
Oh, I
and
don't
the
love
tiny
this.
little legs. I love it. Yeah.
We just had it.
Oh
The
my
cat
God.
is
Cute.
crazy.
Oh, those
That-
bangs.
What the
I
heck
don't know
is
if that's
That
real.
was
That's
AI.
AI.
Yo.
Oh my God.
I don't
That's
condone
crazy.
shaving
That's
Goldens,
so
but
funny.
But it is funny.
Drake just had 2 clients ask for this haircut.
Did he do it? Did it
Yeah,
look good?
he did.
Oh.
Did it come out pretty cute?
So they were still growing out their bodies because they had been clippered down the last
Is there
time.
anything else good? Because I think we have enough time.
I want to see what this girl says. 5 dog breeds that are notorious for being bad for grooming.
Bichons.
And I don't know if she's a groomer or not, but we should agree or disagree with the
Okay.
breeds,
Okay.
And then we can close it out.
In general for dog grooming. Preface by saying this is just my opinion. This is what I've experienced in the dog grooming industry for 20 years. You don't have to agree. Number one and my biggest one, and I will say this, and people don't like when I say this, but German Shepherds.
Agree.
Agree.
Very rare that we encounter a Shepherd.
Yeah, I'd
that
agree with
is
that.
not
Agree.
people reactive, that is not dog reactive.
They're a lot
that
strong.
is not
They're very
nervy,
strong,
that is
and I
not
feel like a
afraid
lot of
everything.
owners.
Very strong-willed too.
That
Yeah.
is not
A
in
lot of
some
people
way,
don't
shape, or form
Well, and they're
train
like
dogs.
a one-person
I
dog.
really think it is because the breed has been so
They
ruined
need
by
a
backyard
job
breeders.
too, and most of them don't
However,
have jobs.
we have done the police canines for our city, and both of those dogs were very bad. Both of them were shepherds. Number 2 would be Shih Tzus. We see a lot
Agree.
of-
Agree.
Really?
We get a
Most
lot of
common
naughty
that
Shih
we
Tzus.
see.
I don't know. I feel like we get
and
they're like naughty, but
Or
they're not
pause it.
that
So
naughty.
we'll have great
Some of the naughtiest small dogs I've done have been Shih Tzus.
I think a lot of our Shih Tzus are really good, but
Yeah.
when they are naughty, they're pretty naughty. We have a couple Shih Tzus that are fantastic for me, but the bathers, they try to eat them every single time they're in. But for me, they're great. So
okay.
Shih Tzus, but it's kind of rare that you have great Shih Tzus. The majority of them are pretty bad. They don't like their feet touched. They bite. They do not like their face done. I don't know why. I think it's also partially because the amount of Shih Tzus that we do see aren't properly taken care of, so they're not groomed on a regular schedule, and that makes a big difference for a dog and its tolerance for grooming. Number 3 would be labs. I love labs.
I think most of our labs are pretty good.
The majority of
I think they just have a lot. They shake a lot.
And I think they're not the brightest. So then, like, they're always like trying to dive off the table or smack you in the face, or they can be obnoxious. I agree with her on that.
Well, you get those like the field lines. Those ones are more obnoxious.
I couldn't make this list without putting this breed on here, but Cocker Spaniels.
I knew Cockers were going to be in there because of the thing.
Because of the tag on top.
There's nothing. I don't know.
Okay, so at PetSmart, all the dogs used to piss and shit. All the Cockers.
Yeah, but I don't have that problem anymore.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
All of our Cockers are pretty well behaved.
I think she's kind of tripping on that one.
Oh,
when we were
younger, I have 2 naughty
Wait,
ones
what's the top one?
Should we do it?
Very odd and there's nothing. I don't know if there's another dog that even compares to them. They're nasty. Number 5.
Oh, they're nasty.
Dachshunds?
No way.
Dachshunds. Oh my God,
They're naughty for nails a lot though.
But that's it.
She didn't put one.
Most dogs are.
She didn't put
naughty for
Doodle on
nails.
there.
She didn't put Doodle. Yeah.
Who is this girl? She crazy.
Husky.
Yeah.
Husky's on my top.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I would put certain dogs over a Shih Tzu. I would put certain dogs over.
I don't know. Shih Tzus are on my top 5.
A Dachshund wouldn't even rate it for me. Like, yeah, they can be naughty for nails sometimes, but that's it.
Okay,
I strip
guys.
them.
If we see any video that we think we should comment, I think it should be more curated.
Yeah.
So from
Next
now on,
time.
why don't we just send them to
AGPs.
AGP if we see something that we want to comment on?
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
Agreed.
Sign us out then.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us on another episode of Another Grooming Podcast. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
If you're a grooming salon juggling bookings, reminders, payments, and nonstop client communication, Cuddles was built specifically for you.
We groomers are busy, and the last thing you need is admin headaches.
Cuddles is an all-in-one software designed for grooming businesses that want fewer no-shows and happier pets and clients.
From online booking and automated reminders
to integrated payments and built-in marketing tools,
Cuddles saves you time on admin so you can spend more time grooming dogs.
Join today at cuddlesapp.com
and use code AGP30 for your first month free.
Cuddles, your new grooming software.